Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Shop, pop, 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 pop. Shmop, pop, 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 pop. Shmop, pop, pop, pop. Do, 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 tap. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Indy, what up, bud? I'm sure you won't say anything or you just run away. Study for a test or something. Boop-ba-ba-ba-doop. The worst day of the week. Tuesday! And what a Tuesday it is. Alright. Now what we need to do is update the category. Perf. Alright. We good. Alright. Hey! How goes it? How you doing, everybody? It is me, Orbem Order. Oh my god. The Orbem Order. I know. It's crazy. Who am I? Scott B. Adrian. Hi. Do a lot of random shit, as you can tell. We got some 3D printing going on. We are working on a video game. The video game is made using a WordPress game engine, which I'm also creating. And the video game is based off of my sci-fi fantasy book series, The Harmonian Chronicles. Yes! There are 2 books available right now. It is a 4-book series, so there's more where that came from. As soon as I get to it. And the video game is starting out being based off of Orbem, obviously. That's why it's called Escape to Orbem. Orbem is book 1. You follow this guy, Graham, Dr. Graham Middleford. He's American, so that was not his accent. And this is him right here. Well, you know, at least in his science lab coat garb. And yeah, been making a lot of good progress. I just pushed up another change actually to production so we can continue adding assets. That being said, Carol is supposed to be here. And oh yeah, see, she's supposed to be here. That is not Carol, the character. Wait, what? Why is it saying that this is Carol, the character? That's weird. That should be Carol, the sign. Uh-oh. Oh. Weird. I guess if they have the same name, it fucks with it. Good to know. We should probably change that. See if that helps. Yeah, because she's in Foresight. Her position is positioned. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to fix that. No? Still wrong. Carol. Yeah, I didn't change your name. I guess that's because it's her slug. Shit. Well, let's fix that. First things first. We also play piano here. And in case you're against the melodic tinkling of a piano, this is not the place for you because I play randomly throughout the stream. I am not that good, but I have memorized a lot of songs that I have learned over the years. And I understand the 3-note chord structure, so I can fake it. That being said, yeah, I mostly work on the video game here, so that's what we'll be doing. If you're new here, welcome. Subscribe, follow. The Discord is a very good place to be as well. Join the community. We talk about writing, we talk about game development, music, 3D printing. And, oh, if you're on the phone, 3D printing. Oh, 3D printing if you're on the phone. And let's actually fix the screen on the phone, because I notice that this could be lower. Actually, let's make it bigger. No, I don't want it bigger. Lower. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. All right. Let's do it. All right, so what is the problem? Let's check out the list builder. Because it's merging all of them together, right? All the items, all the characters, all the shit. And then it's taking the item list. And then it's doing dash. So, I'm creating this. I'm taking the post type. I have the post name, that's a slug. So cool. Now the problem is this. Meta... No, not the meta. Class. It has to be the class. Okay. So it seems like character items are character items, so I should probably add that. But character items are also map items, right? Hold on, let me double check here. Carol. Yeah, because Carol is a map item. Which, so with the sign will also be a map item. Yeah, because this is the map item, Carol. And then this is... No, that's also the sign. Isn't there a character? I don't believe there is. Apparently there is not. Yeah. Okay. Something's going on with the characters. So when you add a character on load, that comes from the map items. Oh yeah, let me check the data genre. Ooh, there's no data genres apparently. Why not? At all? Oh no, there is some. Explore point, explore point. Okay, well these are all plants. I don't know why you can't search for equals. It's really weird, actually. How about this? Explore character. Oh, here we go. We have Salverson. He is here. Somewhere. Oh, here he is. But his images are not showing. That is kind of weird, actually. He should have a bunch of images. Though I feel like you have to... I have to, like, assign multiples, so maybe that's why. Uh-oh. Printer died. Printer video. What happened to you? Refresh. There we go. Back in biz. So I'm guessing the same thing's happening with Carol. Am I correct in assuming that? Yes, I am. And it looks like her data image is a PNG WebP. It's weird. Oh, she's way the fuck down here. What is she doing down here? Nothing, because I can't see her. Is it her Z-index? No. No, it's the image. Alright, let's go local and try to fix the whole character shit. That is weird. You're weird. I know it's happening locally too, so, because if I go to Salverson... Oh shit. I forgot I had the edit link. He's here. He just doesn't have any images. Right. Which I think before I just, like, used the same image for all of them. Which I shouldn't have to use punch, so I'm gonna actually make sure that you don't. But the rest I want you to be able to use. Actually, technically I only want you to... I want to require static. That's it. So let's make that a thing. Because when you go into here, get character images, and it goes through all this shit. If they don't exist... Oh, that's why. Look at that. I fixed this so you don't need to double up like that. That's why this isn't working. Cool. Okay, this should actually work now. Whatever, let's save that. And then let's go back to late game. Aha! And now my images are broken. Okay, that's progress. At least we have an image now. Salverson static is nothing. Interessante. Images get post meta, get character images. Yes. It's true. Otherwise, it's returning nothing. What is this? Aha! It is still wrong. Why is that saving like that? It shouldn't be doing that. It should be saving without that. So let's go back to this and edit him again. Yeah, what up, bud? I might have to fix these. Oh, look. They didn't work. Static. Explore image field. Oh, look, the name doesn't have the thingy doodad in it. We must fix that. Must be an issue with the array. Because this would be it right here. And then it comes in here. And it's gonna loop through all the shit for upload. So if we go to upload. So it looks like the problem is this. Man, I thought I got rid of all that shit. Alright, let's try again. Okay, let's try saving this again. And let's try just doing one image. Use. Save. Okay, so now it should be there. Fuck. Why is it not saving? Oh, let's double check. What are we seeing here? No, see, it's still doing static. It doesn't have the main shit. Yeah, the name is wrong. So wait, hold on. Image, upload HTML. I'm passing... Well, these are the values. So I don't care about that. It's the key, though. Oh, I think I need to do this. Key equals... So the key is wrong. So that's the name. Now the key, if false equals main key, then we just do that. Okay, so I have to do kind of the same thing. But for key, it has to be like this. False equals main key, then key equals key. If it exists. Otherwise, it's main key. Key. Right? There we go. That should work. This will not work. See if that works. There we go. Pop, pop, pop. We have oh no, my bad. I did that wrong. Main key is just like this. There we go. That's what I meant. Okay. Now it's saving correctly. Explore character images, static. Correctamundo. So if I do this, and I save his image, save. And I refresh. It's there! Okay. That's good. Now if I refresh, he should have an image. There we go. Correct. Hey, there we go. Looking good, bud. Alright. Good. This will screw up my current image, but that's fine. I'll have to re-upload that. That's just for the images. Let's fix the whole character shit. So that works. But what if there's another, like a sign or a focus view for Salverson, and it's just called Salverson? Because that's the problem. I called her sign Carol for some reason. I didn't call it something else. But that's Salverson. And I make it Foresight. And let's just... whatever. Just add an image. Cool. Publish. I guess I could have done this in my own creator, but that's fine. Let's get rid of that bar dump. Alright, so now there's a Salverson character and a sign. Aha! So we are able to replicate when they have the same slug. Now, I could make it so you have to pay attention to their genre. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's a surefire way to make sure it's sure. And just keep saying sure. Alright, let's go to dev mode. No. Let's close all these. There's too many open. Gonna blow up my compute. So the click event is going to be looking at the class, which is dataset class or something. But I also need to pay attention to the data dash genre. So here we go. That's the edit button. I need just to click. Here we go. Yeah. So here's a class. But we need to add on this now, which is going to be data genre equals, I think I already have post type, right? I have ID. I guess I'll have to put genre on this as well. I thought I already did that. I think I'm just adding it to the name. That's the problem. Yeah, plant 3. Adam. So let's go back to you. Let's go back to the list. Shit is happening. Really should make this a template. Components. Let's add a new file. It's going to be... oh, new edition is already one. Oh yeah, okay, new edition. This is not new edition. This is binder list. Alright, that sounds pretty good. And we'll just do the same old shit. Pop. There's gonna be components. Binder list. Okay, cool. Much cleaner. Alright, so now in there, this is window mode. Oh, whoops. We need to add character. No. We decided that character has the same class structure. Oh, we just need to add genre. So, we already have data class. Now we need data post type. The explore item post type. Cool. So now we can attach that shit. Yeah, there we go. Except for, yeah, genre is post type. Okay, so now in here we can do genre. And this is gonna be E. Let's do this. The finder item. The finder item. And then we'll do the finder item, data set, post type. And there you go. Now it'll also be looking for that. So let's see if that worked. Oh, excuse me. Okay. What was I doing? This. Go. Yes. Okay. So now, sign assign. Character's character. Yay! Okay. So that's fixed now. If they have the same slug, I don't care. Because I'm also looking at the post type. Which I definitely should be doing for everything. So we'll see. By the way, I'm printing some more keys for flex keys. Bing bong. I need to start handing these out, so I'm gonna start making a handful of them. Drum up some flex keys business, or interest, I should say. And the logo, or you could read it. If you already know what it is. It's fine. Alright, let's push this up so we can get Carol working. But no one wants to see you cry. Distracted. Alright. Let's see if we can get this a-working. So first off, Carol should now be able to have her images saved. Or image. And now I should be able to save just the static image. It seemed like that worked fine. Carol. Oh yes, in case you haven't seen, we have brand new items at Orbem.shop. Including one I'm especially excited for. The Scotch glass. For those of you who know, Scotch time is very serious here. Alright, let's go back to characters. You. Where are you, Salverson? There we go. Alright, now we should have both characters alive and well. Oh yeah, I have to add my own image, I forgot. Scoozy. fact, I need to add all of them. Okay, so static. Static is this. Yes. Static up is static up 3. I guess you looked weird. Alright. Static up. Alright, up. Is there an up walking? Oh, I think this is it. Yep. Here's walking. Up punch. I don't have one. We were just gonna leave it. Static down would be this one. Down would be this one. Down punch would be this one. Static left. This sure is fun. I'm sorry. I know when you create a game using this engine, this is probably not the most fun. Walking left. Oh, that's static left. Shit. Static. Walking. Left punch. Uh-huh. Right. There's static. And now let's walk right. Sorry. And right punch. Alright. I hope these save. That'd be really annoying if I did all that for nothing. Should save. Good. Alright, now I should have a character. Yay! And it works perfectly. But we don't have Carol and we don't have Salver. Oh, we have Salverson. Hey, buddy. Where's Carol? Carol should be here. Oh, there she is. I forgot that she starts over there. That's a good place to start. Well, there is one major development functionality that would be fucking amazing to have in my toolbox. Because we can already add items. We can already kind of change them on the fly, at least sizes. We can find where they are on the map. And, you know, makes everything a little bit easier to do when we're changing the way the level looks. Especially in the future when we want to make updates to the game, you know, even after it launches. So, the one thing we don't have is NPC walking path. So we have that in the editor, but we don't have the ability to do it. Because I can click and drag people. Cool. Now, using that logic, I should be able to be like, path 1, click drag. Boom. Path 2, click drag. Right? Like, chart out a path. And that would be fine. All we would need to do is basically put ourselves in a walking path mode where every time you move that character, it adds to their walking path. I think that'd be the simplest, because I don't want to do like a numeric way of handling it. It should be more like, okay, she's here, and now she's here. And since I put her there, that's where she moves to. And then now she's here. You know what I mean? That would make things cool. And I could even put like a record mode here. So we could do edit and we could do record. And then when record is on, then we'll know every time I add a new one, it adds to the path. Now, that will be really hard to do accurately, I guess. I mean, it's probably more natural to just kind of click and drag her around. Like, she doesn't have to go exactly to the same spot like a robot. But, so maybe I shouldn't worry too much about that. The only thing is, I need to add the whole ability to add to that array, basically. So I need to create a rest route that adds to the walking path array. So is that how we do it? Record mode? The only other thing I was thinking is, do we do some sort of draw, right? Where like I physically draw a path that they take and like chart it into a loop, and then she follows that. Because Game Doodle, long time friend of the stream, he created basically that, where he had an element, like an SVG element, follow the path of an SVG line, basically. And that's really cool. It's just, I would have to do that with something else. Like, technically, I could make you upload an SVG that goes on the map, right? Kind of like collision points, you know, like if I turn collision points on right now. Boop. So, like, these are all just part of the SVG. I could make an SVG on here for, but it's not, I already have walking path, right? So, I think record mode's the way to go. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Well, no time like the present. Let's go back to there. We're going to give him a walking path. So, we'll need to add to this edit screen, which I think should be part of the Finder list. Yeah, it goes like this. Okay. This is kind of messy, too. I wish I could make it less messy. Yeah, whatever. Edit item. Oh, that's right. I was like, what does that do? No. Yeah, not edit item. We want this little edit symbol. Okay. It is weird that it added items in there, but okay. So that would be what? Oh, it's because this is here. Let's put the edit item maybe above this whole thing. Right? Yeah, there we go. So now the X is under that item. Much better. Okay. And I still need to style this pop down. Obviously, it doesn't look good. But we are going to... So we added this all in JavaScript. So let's do the same thing then. We're creating a height and a width. And this is for... height. Oh, this is it right here. So we need to create another one. I guess we'll do the same thing. This will be record label, record path. Record path. Input is going to be here. Right, we don't need to do that. So let's do this. Record path input. Type equals checkbox. We're gonna do something similar to, you know, the way that we do God mode and stuff. If it's on, I'm detecting it's on. And we just leave it like that. Text context. No. Oh yeah, the label. Record walking path. And this will be a little tricky because what do you do when you stop recording? Like, now you can just drag them around, but like what happens when you drag it around? It'll change their starting path. I guess that's fine. Yeah, it shouldn't affect their walking path at all. Just where they start. Okay. But if you're recording... you need to be able to reset, basically, the path. I think that's the problem. Like, if you record the path and you go bop, 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 good, you're done. But then if you try to record again, technically, with my logic that I am thinking, it'll just keep adding to that path, which you might want, but you might also want to delete the path. But maybe I'll just make them do that in the editor itself, because you can do that. You just, you know, delete what you want. Okay, that's fine. If you want more finite editable detail, that's how it'll work. Alright, let's see if it shows up. Okay. So we're setting the character. Damn it. Hold on. That did not work. Let's refresh. Okay. We're missing something. Oh, I never added it. The width, height, yeah. Size container. We'll put it in the size container. So we'll do, so it's height, width, oh yeah. So let's do record path label. No. Append child. No. What the fuck? Sometimes it's just like a dumb baby. The IDE. And then we'll put same way. Size container, append child. New. Record path label. Correct. Record. Record path label. Okay. So now it should show up. Almost. Hey! Ugo Chukwu, how you doing? Excuse me, I was just taking a piano break. Alright, this should work now. Refresh! Go! Go! Edit! Yay! Record path. Okay, but I need to put a... I need this to... Maybe if I just put display block, it'll work. Let me double check here. Display block. Yeah, that'll work. I guess we could style it later. Okay, so when you click the checkbox, you are now recording the walking path of this character. I just realized this should only happen when it is a character, because there are no walking paths. Shit. Okay. I can do that. Because I have the option of genre now. So let's do this. Let's do all this together. Wait. Oh, right. So I need to do... Yeah, so let's do this. This, that, this. So all this will be done together. We also should create it at the same time. So all of these need... Nope. Not height. Yes, this. There we go. Okay. So if the... in the title. If what? If find title, edit button. No. We need the data post time from the find explore item. Data post type, find item. Maybe it is item. Oh yeah, okay. So if explore character equals item.dataset post type or explore enemy, because both of them can have walking paths, then we'll do this. Cool. Great. That'll be good. Forward thinking, buddy. Okay, see if this works. We only want this to show up when we want it, and that would be for you, but not you. Perfect. It did not show. Fan tab you less. Perfect. Okay. Now let's get the walking path doing something. So we'll create the trigger and the fetch, and we'll pass the shit we want to pass, which will just be the top and left position. Same thing as if we were doing the drag and drop. So I should be able to steal that logic. But no. I was going to say, should I have it so you have to click submit? Okay. If I'm not going to do that, then I need to put this after the button. So let's actually put this here. There. So now it should show up after the submit, which would actually be better. Oh, I didn't compile. There we go. So this is separate. And so now let's add the click event. Boom, boom. Yeah, and this does the whole thingy doodad. Submit the new size for the find item. Now, here, start and stop recording. Walking path. So, we'll use the same logic here, because we'll know it exists, and we need record path input as our listener. Record path input dot add event listener change if e dot checked, then we start. What do you mean? Oh, is this inside of... No. The fuck? The fuck you mean? Oh, I guess maybe it doesn't know that it's the same statement. It's definitely correct, though. Okay, that's fine. So, if it's checked, then we need to start detecting every time you drag. Hey, Kojo! I am 3D printing some new keys for the infamous flex keys. I already printed the shells. You know, these things right here, the keys. Yeah. I need to start churning out some more of these. I'm gonna start building awareness for flex keys by giving them out at various times. But nobody's worried but mine. Yeah, I'm gonna do a bunch of different colors too, so I have them. There's actually a board game shop called Are You Game that's not too far from my place. And they sell a lot of objects that are 3D printed there, so I think I might create a display case and see if they want to carry them. Okay, on the topic of software development, you're in Pittsburgh at the moment. Nice. What? For PyCon? Hell yeah. What up? That's pretty cool. How's it been? You see anything exciting? Any new technologies or companies coming out with something cool? I'm not really a Pi guy, so I'm not sure. Is it data science stuff mostly there, or what's the PyCon doing? Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. Oh, you just got here? Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, you're way early then. You hanging out in Pittsburgh for a while before then? Nothing cool yet. Tutorials. Oh, nice. You're doing tutorial. Nice. Oh, you're leading an orientation session. Hell yeah. That's awesome. What up? Well, make sure to join the Discord so you can give updates. I'd love to hear how things are going at the con. Nice. Well, that's pretty cool. It's a pretty big event. If you're spending like a week there. Especially if you're running orientation session. Killer. I like it. Python, eh? Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm not super familiar. Let's see here. PyCon. PyCon 2025. Registration. Conference breakdown. Tutorials, yes. Sponsored presentation. Sprints. There are a lot of different topics. Let's check it out. Sketch. Tutorials. Talks. Breakfast. My favorite talk. Breakfast. Then we got welcome. Corey. Dr. Rowe. That's a name. Okay, here we go. Building a no-GIL load balancer. Boring. Bridging Python and Apache Iceberg. Boring. World's first undoable notebook. I don't even know what that means. Diving into deep end. A Python journey. Water management. Boring. Using Rust in free-threaded versus Python. Pyro. Notebook. Learn Japanese with Python. Interesting. I'm interested in whatever that means. I'm guessing they're building a language learning app using Python. Threaded shit, safeguard, intuition, reality. Global interpreter lock, a key part of how the Python interpreter works. I believe you. Honeybee swarms. Ooh. I don't care that much. But I appreciate... Holy crap. There's so many talks. Whoa! Good, at least there's lightning talks. Super quick. Okay, good. We're back to breakfast. This is cool, man. I mean, honestly, I don't like going to conventions for... I don't even go to WordPress Con. And, you know, I've been a WordPress programmer for 16 years. But I can appreciate people that care that much about the future and what's going on, you know, in their specific genre. Changzhou might be a bit more your speed. No. Yeah, there's WordCamp. WordCamp is, you know, the biggest WordPress convention. They do it all around the world. And they have one in LA. They have one... Every state has their own WordCamp. And I could go to that. And that would make sense to me. But, yeah, again, I don't care. I don't care that much. If I'm not currently using it to make money, it's not really useful to me. But I appreciate the people that think it's cool. Building a game engine and web frameworks. I should. What am I thinking? Nah, I mean, this would definitely, the WordPress game engine will definitely be a good talking point if I ever want to submit to the WordCamp. But I'll want to have launched it and have it have a little bit more established foothold in the industry first. For now, we keep building. And if somebody reaches out, I will listen to what they have to say about it. But that's cool. What, you can imagine a panel where people from WordPress Rails to Django Laravel, maybe others. Compare and contrast. Well, WordPress doesn't really fit in there. You would use Rails to Django. You'd use Laravel to create WordPress. You know what I mean? It's like one step behind. WordPress isn't a framework, you know. It's like it's a CMS. It's a content management system built in using PHP. So yeah, it doesn't compare. It just has its own proprietary user post management system. Building images aspect. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any Rails or Django or Laravel game engines, but hey, if somebody has enough time and patience, you could build a game engine on anything that can output HTML. pretty much. And then everybody says, why would you? And then I'm like, I don't know. Don't ask me, man. I just wanted it built into my website. That's what I know best. That's cool though. So wait, what's the orientation? You said you're doing orientation session? What's that mean? Are you like orienting people into Python? Or like orientation about the con itself? That is interesting. You know, basically all I need to do is this. Window dot record the path equals true. Else equals false. That's pretty much all this does. And then, yeah. Window dot record. Actually, I could just do a let. Record the path equals false. Yeah, I don't need to do a window event. It's not passing different files. Record. There we go. Cool. Now I can just do this. Perfectos. Orientation is okay. It's about the con, helping first-time con attendees get their bearings. Nice. So I take it you've been doing PyCon for a long time. Are you affiliated with the people running it? Are you running it? How folks can get started getting more involved in large community. Nice. You're just an old pie geek. Fantastic. I love it. Oh. Princeton. Hey! Can you have a quick preview? Samya? Samya, you want to see? Yes, of course you can. Take a look. So this is Escape to Orbem. And you can play this right now at orbem.games if you want to get a real preview. But yeah, this is basically it. Hey, a sign. Hey, there's Carol. Hey, Carol. Hey, another sign. Oh, I got fired. Oh, here's another level. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, 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 punch. Punch, 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 punch. Yeah, there's your preview. Not much going on yet. I am actually rebuilding a lot of like integral stuff, so it is not 100% working at the moment. You're not running, okay. You kind of joined the organization team. Oh, nice. Start organization for Django. Okay, cool. Cool, man. That's awesome. Love it when people have a thing. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions, Samya, about any of the mechanics or how it's built into WordPress, that kind of stuff. Alright. So now that we have the ability to tell if record path is on, now all we need to do is tap into the actual click and drag repositioning logic, which would be around here. You're gonna get rid of it? Alright. Ah, right. Deal with the time change, my friend. Have a great one. Hey, and good luck if I don't talk to you with the orientation. That's awesome. I hope you have a good time during the con. Alright. So we have this. Wait, where's my whole click and drag? That's God mode. Find items. Item title. No, this moves me there. Here. This is it. No, this is not Canvas. If you can believe it, this is just HTML, as you can see over here. So the entire game is built just like a website. So, you know, everything has its own div. The map itself is SVG code. And there's 2 layers of map. And I'll show you here because I added this. You see I have my show collision button. So the red stuff you see are collision points. So I can't go through anything red. And that's actually an SVG. What I did was I built the JS logic to, when you're walking, if you try to touch the SVG rect tags, the actual HTML tags in SVG code, it doesn't let you go through it. And there's other collision points too, based off a class. But this is like the general map, basically, how you handle collision points. And it just has a 0 opacity, so you know you can put whatever type of wrap you want on top of it to make it look good. But they coincide together. And same with like people. Like I can't walk through him because he's part of the collision class list. And though I did give myself God mode and no touch, so now I can walk through the entire level and do whatever I want without touching anything. Or you can touch things and I can break plants. Bah. See me punch this plant? Punch. Yeah. But it's all divs or spans or whatever, mixed with styling. And this is my local right here. I'm adding the ability right now to where if you have record walking path checked, that when you're dragging the person, the character, then it will, every time you let go, it will add a new point in their walking path. Because I have the ability to let NPCs walk around the map on their own. So I'm creating a way for it to make it easier for me to define their walking path. Because right now you have to like manually type in the coordinates. It's just a repeater field. So yeah. So basically, if you have this checked, then every time I drag someone, it'll add to their walking path. How am I going to do what? Using rest route. If you're asking about how I'm going to do that, like the walking path thing. So I already have the ability right now to allow you to change somebody's position or change any item's position by dragging it. Like right here, I'll show you. So him, if I, like this plant right here, like I can click and I can put it right here. And as soon as I let go of it, it triggers a Let me bring this over. It triggers the set item position API call, and I just basically send the ID of the item and then the top and left positioning of it. And then that saves to the database. So now when I refresh the page, you'll see the plants where I left it. And don't pay any attention to me, my images are broken. I just realized that, why can't I click and drag him? Oh, I can. That was weird. It wasn't letting me. So yeah, what I'm going to do is every time I let go of him, it's going to save to that walking path array if I have record path on for him specifically. But you'll see this is just like a normal WordPress instance. So like I added edit links so I can easily go to the admin. Here's all the configuration for each. Like this is specific for characters, but I have a bunch of custom fields I registered for all these characters. And these are part of my plugin. Because I'm building this all as a WordPress plugin so that other people can build games. But I'm also building it for my game, which is based off of the Harmonian Chronicles. This is my sci-fi fantasy novel series that I wrote. The game is based off of it. It's going to be a 4-book series, but book 1 and 2 are out right now on Amazon. And I am writing book 3 right now. I have it right here, actually. Woo! Coming to a bookstore near you. Just kidding. Only Amazon. I'll get it. Alright, so how does this array work? This might be a little bit tricky. Open source? Not yet. Eventually I will have a free version of the WordPress plugin available for download. And then you can, you can extend the plugin as much as you want from that point. But I want to get it usable first, because a lot of my UI and stuff like that is just not user friendly. Like I need to style all the fields and stuff like that to make it easier for you to navigate. I also need to create a setup kind of tutorial. There's a few steps you need to do to start a game, like create the first area. Like I have my game options here, and you need to have the page you want to put the game in. You need the first area defined, and then like you need the main character defined as well. So you need a couple things to get your game started, and then you could start adding whatever you want. And also, it's definitely going to be a lot of documentation for building the games, because like just creating the collision points in creating the SVG collision maps and stuff like that. I'll probably provide a lot of starter maps for people, and then they'll kind of understand how to use them, a lot of default stuff. And I'll provide packages too, well, probably packages like pirate maps and tons of different maps that people can use for their game if they want. Avatars, character graphics. I am a WordPress programmer. That's what I do for a living. So I've been doing that for about 16 years. I've been a web developer for 20. Used to work for Disney for a while. I built DisneySyncLink.com for them, and worked on their multimedia team. And then I worked for Warner Brothers for a little while. I built some Harry Potter websites for them. Both Office is very boring, by the way. And then worked for Universal too for a little while. Worked on the Carrie Underwood website for their music label, and I've been all over the place. Been working for billion-dollar corporations, building major enterprise level WordPress sites. So I'm used to building weird shit in WordPress because when you have that much traffic, like when I was working on investors.com, you need to, they want integrations with everything, and they want a bunch of customized things, and they're churning out 30 articles a day, and they really need their content editors to have the best experience in the admin. So I'm used to doing that crap. So this kind of goes hand in hand with that. And this is my own marketing website for, mostly the book and the actual, hey, Schmeliork, I see you lurking there. I also sell products too, including the flex keys that I'm printing right now, as you can see. Start flexing. And yeah, so this is my shop, my marketing site for the book. The game is hosted on here. So it just made sense to, have a game that is built into WordPress. So in order to do that, I need a WordPress game engine. So that's why I'm building one. Otherwise, it would be much harder or dumber to me. I'd have to learn how to use a game engine, and I would just iframe it into the site or something. Obviously, there are easier ways to handle this. I chose the fun route. You could say. The more fun route. Are you into programming? You do web development? If you do, we have really awesome community in Discord, which you can find the link on orbemortar.com. That is this website, orbemortar.com. And join the Discord. Talk about programming, writing, game development, 3D printing, which I still have to pull those keys off at some point. I kind of redesigned them a bit to make them easier to put in. I wonder how they come out. Let's see here. So, oh yeah, well, the inset looks good. Oh shit. They're going everywhere. Popping them off the bed. Ooh, these really stuck. Do you believe in college degree or self-taught to become a great dev? I can only base my opinion off of my experience, and I am self-taught. I think it's a rare commodity these days to have self-taught devs, especially with the introduction of AI coding. So I think you think differently when you're a self-taught dev, because you're used to figuring things out on your own and creating different ways of thinking when it comes to solution architecture. Coming up with weird solutions, or maybe more efficient solutions, because a dev was taught in college, this is how you do it. This is your framework. This is our methodology. Not knocking anybody who has a computer science degree. I think they're crazy smart, and they're very useful to have around. But, yeah, when it comes to, do I think you should spend 16 years in college or 16 years working? Fucking work. Work from day one. That's what I think. You learn 1,000 times more by working. Because at the end of the day, programming is not about just code, right? Like, anybody could could look up how to do something, copy and paste some code. Programming is about how to work with programmers, how to fix merge conflicts, how to deal with Jira or Trello or whatever, you know, working with a QA, a product manager, working with clients. Like that's the hard part. The code you can learn with a quick tutorial. I mean, people do that shit all the time. And you're constantly learning new stuff, even out of college. So, yeah. I think if you're going to spend 4 years learning how to be successful as a dev, start working for 4 years. Go to Upwork, Fiverr, Craigslist, take every little job you can, build a resume of working with companies, working with other people. Don't just sit around alone tinkering on your own projects and saying, hey, here's my portfolio. Portfolios don't matter, unfortunately. Nobody who is hiring somebody for a full-time job cares about your portfolio. They're looking at your resume. Who have you worked for? How long have you worked for them? You know? How big was the team you worked for? And, yeah. Oh, that's like 1,000 times easier to get in. Oh, yeah. That's good. Because what I did here is it's kind of hard to see, but on one side, it's printed a little bit inward. What was happening was this was just this was hitting the nubs on the way down. It was breaking. So now that that's not happening, it just slides right in, and it is glorious. That's fantastic. And it comes out really easily too, which means you can switch them out easier. Excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna still gotta snap them in. Nice and secure. Oh yeah. Super stoked. I should probably clean these before I start popping them all in though. Fantastic. And I do like the way I did the support in these. The tree supports were much harder to get out of these little nubbins. Little nubbins. Oh, this is great. I am stoked. These are so much easier to work with. Rapid prototyping. You're from India, and you have so much questions. Hey, shoot them, Somnia. Are you kidding me? That's why I'm here. Half the reason I stream is to talk to new people in the community. So if you are wondering how to be successful in development, web development, if you want to get into WordPress programming, I've got all the experience in the world, and I've worked for all types of sizes. Startups, I've been alone, just me. I've worked with teams of 12 devs. I've done it all. I've led teams. So feel free to ask away. And, you know, I'm only going to be streaming for another 30 minutes or so. So if you want, jump on the Discord. You can always ask me questions there. I'll listen to those and reply as they come in. And if you want to spend some money, you could actually hire me for an hour from my Patreon. And you can have my ear on a Zoom call for a whole hour, and we can talk about whatever you need to. But yeah, Discord's a nice free way of getting my attention. And sometimes I post jobs there, you know. I get hit up all the time for jobs, so sometimes I post them in the Discord as well. Okay, so we have this down. Yeah, I just need to really understand the structure of the... I think what it is, it's just an array of top and lefts. But what's the actual... So let's do the handle drag thing. So what's happening here is I'm sending this. Why am I sending height and width? I don't know why I'm doing that, actually. I should probably look that up. What's set item position? What is the point of that in dev mode? So in my endpoint, I'm getting height and width. Oh. Oh, okay. Right. That's just for triggers. Because I'm rebuilding the post meta. Okay, so we need a new thing. So in here, we will get a new thing called, no, not meta. It's gonna be called walking path. And this is just gonna be true or false. False. True or false. No, yeah. Yeah, because there is no height and width. So it can't just be meta. But if walking path is true, I will use the meta. Yeah, so it'll be like this. Yeah, we'll just use sanitize text field. And we'll do data walking path. Now, actually, yeah, walking path, and it's going to be like this. Walking path. Okay. So, if that's false and false, and I guess we do true does not equal walking path. There we go. Else, if true equals walking path, and then we'll have else this. Perfect. So what we're gonna do in this at this point is it's gonna be similar to this, but we will need to get the current walking path. So current walking path equals get post meta, and this is going to be the item, and I don't know what the walking path is called. Let's go look it up. Meta box walking path explore path. Okay, so it's explore path top left. I guess I don't need the meta field then. Yeah, because I think explore path is the only way to do it. Alright. You got me. Alright, so we got that. If false equals empty walking path, then we need to add to it. So we'll take the current walking path, and then we'll add an array to that, and it's going to be top. I really need to actually take a look at what the array looks like. I forget if I put like ID or something in there. No, I don't. It's just top and left. Okay. No, we're fine. We aight. Okay. Cool. Else, you know, current walking path equals, yeah, the first one top left. And then we will update. Explore path. Current walking path. That should be it. Okay. This should work. So, if I pass true, then this should work. So that means we need walking path equals record path. Right? Right. Oh, not equals. Sorry. Okay. Well, this should work. Ooh. Let's actually do this. If, yeah. True equals that. Then we'll add to the JSON string. Walking path equals true. Cool. Much better. I feel better about that. Doom doom boom boom. That way it's not sending it at all, which is better than it sending it wrong. And then we JSON stringify, and that should be good. I think that's the only place it does that. Yeah. Cool. This should work. I think this should work. Like almost first try, blind programming. Not even joking. Okay, let's try it out. Let's see if we can make Salverson walk. Am I already? No. Oh, here we go. Let's get to Orbem. Cool. All right. Let's check the network. Let's see what we got going on here. Settings are fine. Let's turn on the old walk-in path. Boop. Okay. And now that that's on, let's try dragging him and see if he will walk back and forth. Though he won't repeat, so let's just... Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, this is in the way. I need to change. I thought when it's closed, the left, it goes like a million miles away. Didn't I do that? I thought I did that. Oh shit. No, this is the whole thing. I need to change the width on this shit. Like, what the fuck? Why are you so big? Wait, what am I making so big? I know the new, not new edition, but the list. Is screwing with it. But this shouldn't remain the same width. What the fuck? Yeah, look at all these. Why are you so big? It's because of this list. Maybe by default width is 0. Yeah, that would help. Where is it? Item list. Width is 0. Width is auto. Okay. Cool, that'll help. Alright, now let's try it out. So when I drag him to here, go. Okay, no error. So let's see what the payload looks like. Shit. Alright, well, we can confirm that the payload is wrong. Oh, shit. Let's refresh. Okay. correct. Walking path is on. Okay. And now let's do this. Alright. Obviously, walking path is not changing like it should. Record the path. It's false on load. If checked, switch it to true. If it's true, add it. Okay, well, let's see what we got here. Oh, I guess I could just check right now. Record the path. Doesn't exist. Yeah, okay. Why is this not defined? Record the path. It's here. Record the path equals false. Alright. Welp. That's not what we want. Record the path. Okay, so we need to see what's going on here. And then we need to check if I had the change thing correct, actually. Wait, where's God mode? How am I doing God mode? Oh, I'm doing it wrong. That's why. Walking. Right, so it's not E. This doesn't matter. I need to check if record path input is checked. There we go. That should work now. Alright, well, let's put this back. Good. Alright, and now we can try it again. We got this. Record. Should be good now. And let's move him down here. Okay. Shit. Why is it still not working? Alright, I need to check the whole change logic. Record. Change. Maybe it doesn't like the record path. Oh, whoops. Yeah, record the path, sure. Record path input. Sure. Let's check this out. Try again. Okay. First off, record path input is not defined. Okay. Well, that would explain it. It did kind of say it wasn't defined. Why is that? How is that possible, though? Because it's definitely defined. Edit button on click. It is defined. I'm so confused. It's definitely defined. Oh, wait. Am I doing something wrong? No? What the fuck? It don't make no sense. Alright, well, I guess we could put this up here. I guess there's no reason why it's down here. Right? Oh, I was waiting for it to append, maybe. Alright, well, let's try putting this here, where I know it exists. Oh, shit. I guess there's no reason why I couldn't do that. if it can be simplified. That's true. I can just do that. What am I building, Inspire Neo? I am building a WordPress-based video game. Technically, I'm building a WordPress game engine so that I can build my RPG based off of my sci-fi fantasy novel series, The Harmonian Chronicles. First book, Orbem. This is Escape to Orbem, the game. So it's all based in WordPress. I built a plugin, a custom plugin that other people will be able to use to create their own RPGs in WordPress. And basically, yeah, I've been building functionality. You building AI SaaS? Cool. How would we work together? Explain yourself. If you can benefit me, I will use you. That sounds cool, though. What kind of, I mean, that's a very broad statement. AI SaaS. What's my qualifications? Oh, not much. No, I'm just kidding. I've been a WordPress programmer for about 16 years. Started web development 20 years ago. I worked for Disney, Universal, Warner Brothers. I built some Harry Potter sites. Built DisneySyncLink.com, which I think is still live. DisneySyncLink.com. Oh, that's Synlink. Space. Oh yeah, it's still live. Yeah, and it was our first Gutenberg-enabled WordPress site too. Yeah, and I built on the Carrie Underwood website for Universal when I was working there. But yeah, just billion-dollar corporations, enterprise-level WordPress sites, and led teams, worked on teams. But yeah, it's all web development. I mean, I have a good grasp of the AWS ecosystem and stuff, but pretty back-endy. I mean, when you're a WordPress developer, you're doing back and front end, but yeah. Really, I think I like the front end better. It's more fun. And that's what this game is. I mean, there's a lot of PHP involved for the data structure, but as far as the fun parts, it's all front end. But this should work now, actually. Now that I moved this, we will find out when I build this. Also, I play piano. And I do a lot of random shit. Also make products. Get your Flex keys today if you're into programming or anything like that. Very good. Building dexterity, agility in your fingers, and super fun. All you have to do is go to flexkeys.shop and grab yours today. You can get them in any color combination that I offer. Like green and red if you like Christmas. Or red and white if you like candy canes. How can I hire you to build websites? I don't do a lot of freelance work. I'm very expensive. But I do offer hour-long Zoom sessions on my Patreon to help you with whatever you're working on. But yeah, if it's an interesting enough project, I'll take it on. So we could talk. Jump into Discord. If you go to orbemorder.com, this is my marketing website. It's integrated with Twitch. You can join the Discord right here. So it's orbemorder.com. And if you hit me up on Discord, I have a bunch of channels including web development or whatever. You can just message me directly if you have a Discord. And you can, yeah, hit me up there and we can talk. Price range? Depends on the site. And my hourly rate is around $100 an hour if I was going to do anything, you know, off script. But you know, it depends on the project. If it's something mutually beneficial, you know, where we're building something together that I think is cool, then you could figure it out. But my time is precious, so I can't promise anything. But I definitely am interested in hearing what you gotta say, for sure. Especially with AI. Love AI. Everything's AI. Alright, let's see if this works now that I built it. Shaboomp. Shaboomp. False. Hey, at least I got the input. I mean, it was false. And now it's undefined. And now it's undefined again. That's weird. Why is it undefined? Cannot be property of undefined. I highly doubt that. Yeah, it is. It doesn't like it. So it must be because I moved it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, that's fine. So we really... I mean, I really need it over here. Like after the item's appended. But then it doesn't exist. Which is weird. It has to be in this if statement. Which that doesn't make sense. Like I should be able to have the same if statement. And it apply. Well, the only thing we can do then is we need to actually apply this append in both scenarios. So we'll do it here or here. It's really the only way to do it. So now it should exist in both realms. Man, that's really hard on that tiny thing. Can I build AI? Nah, I don't. I mean, I'm not a data scientist. I don't work with LLMs. I mean, I work with them, but I don't know how to build an LLM. I mean, it's not too hard to localize an LLM and train it yourself, I guess. I can work with it. But I don't really have much need usually in web development to build AI. I can work with AI APIs, like OpenAI's API, to do things, you know? Like send it a bunch of data and say, hey, look through this data and give me the best categorized list of JSON return. You know, like I've done stuff like that. But yeah. Which I think that's what you mean, probably, working with AI. Do you use cursor when? No, I'm a self-taught programmer, so I tend to want to build my own shit, but just so I understand it. But if I'm gonna get some like loops and shit I don't want to write, I use ChatGPT. I try to use the stupidest coding AI. That way it makes me work harder, so I really understand what I'm writing. So I don't tend to copy and paste. Unless it's just something really monotonous, like dealing with an object, an array, and a for loop or something stupid. Oh shit. Excuse me. Just knocked my bottle over, trying to not knock my bottle over. But yeah, I'm interested in what your project's about. Alright, here we go. Show me this. False. Undefined again. What the fuck? It doesn't want to tell me. Okay, why? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't like it. It doesn't like my checkbox. Okay. I think it comes down to it's the input itself. Because it's being created. It's just weird that it's doing that, actually. It is weird that when I change it, I lose the path. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I'm so stupid. I really need to work on my fucking naming conventions. I was changing the goddamn... Okay. This should now work. So dumb. Hold on. I'm just gonna like double check, but this should definitely work now. Wow. I am a dummy. See, this is why AI should write my code, right? Though it definitely makes more mistakes than I do, that's for sure. I constantly have to say, ChatGPT, that's not right. And they're like, oh, you're right. Sorry about that. Alright, go. Go, go, go. Yes. That's correct. Now, is it checked? Is the real thing. Whatever, it's working. I promise it's working now. Okay. Now that that's happening, let's see if it'll work. It should. Wait. No, not the submit. Okay, yeah. So now this is checked. Let's try moving him from here to here. Pop. Okay. Yay! Walking path true. So now technically, when I reload the page, he should start here and move up. But there are other like configurations to walking path, so I wonder if it'll actually work. Let's see if he has the walking path saved to his meta at least. It doesn't look like it worked. Path on load, that's there, that's good. No, it doesn't look like it's saved. Let's check out his actual item. Walking path? Did I get ya? No! For each must be okay. Now we're gonna have to check the database and see what I actually did with that upload or that update. You're a marketing guy. Cool. You have a project. You just need a tech guy. Can't pay me much, but we can work on 50-50 partnership. Depends what it is. I have been offered many 50-50 partnerships on many projects that sound stupid, so if yours is cool, maybe. If I see merit in it, definitely. I usually take 100% of everything I do. And I do a lot of random projects for myself, including this video game. And Orbem.shop. But yeah, hit me up, man. I'd like to hear what you got to say. I mean, marketing is a big deal. I have had to learn a lot of marketing. I've worked on a lot of marketing teams as the dev for the marketing team. But, you know, there's only so much effort you can put into that yourself. Alright, so there's going to be a new post meta option for the... Did it even save? I don't think it even saved. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. So what am I getting here? Int given. I thought I fixed this fucking thing already. This whole walking path thing. What? Why is this broken all of a sudden? Hold on. Go back to meta box. Yeah, we have repeater top left for explore path. That's fine. And then in the repeater, field here. You're creating a UGC AI. That's a new one. UGC. That's user-generated content. Wait, what? If it's user-generated, how could AI do it? Is the user generating the content using AI? Is that what you mean? That's kind of cool. Line 13. Okay. Yes. Why is what? So if true is empty, then this equals that. Okay. But wait, why is meta values coming back with int? Hold on, I gotta see what this is coming out with. Var dump. Meta values key. Let's see what the fuck this is coming out with. Using AI avatar. Oh. What kind of content are they generating? Yeah, look. That's perfect. Array, top, up. Actually, that might not be perfect. It should be an array of an array. I think that's the problem. Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be an array of an array. It can't just be a straight up array. Okay. So that's where I screwed up. And that would be on the dev mode side. Yeah, so if it exists, cool. Add to that. Otherwise, aha, that's why. Yeah. It needs to be that. Okay. That should fix it. Oh, I can't find this. Wait, what is it? 1603 is the post? Why can't I find it in the database? 1603. Nope. Search. Post ID equals 1603. Boop. Path. No, it's path trigger. Path. Here we go. Delete. Try again. Alright, should work now. Using AI avatar to generate content. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a breakdown of the full project. Alright, let's try again. Let's turn on record mode. Okay. Now let's drag you up. Okay. And good to go there. Let's see what we got in the database. Should now be, and that's the path trigger. Where's just the path? Here. An array of an array. Perfect. Let's refresh and see if that works now. It does. Great. Great. That's good. So actually now if I refresh the page, he should move. Go. Well, he should have a data path at least. He does not have a data path. Oh, okay. Why not, I say. Yeah, like I said, there might be some extra configuration that needs to happen. So repeat. Doesn't matter if it has repeat. Speed? No. See, on load, I thought was a thing. Or maybe it's just if it doesn't have a trigger, like the path trigger. Then maybe it doesn't. We need to check how NPC movement works again real quick. First off, let me get rid of any var dumps in anywhere. Where's the meta box? Nope. Repeater. Yes, you are gone. And then let's go into here real quick. NPC move. Move NPC. Oh yeah. Data path. Okay, wait, where am I adding the data path? That's what really matters, actually. So it should be in here somewhere. Never mind. It's got to be in here. Here we go. Okay, so if that does not equal that, then we do this. Okay, so explore path. Ah. That would be why. Walking path does not need that. Does not need that. Okay. This should now work. Go. Yay! Look at that. And I defined that. So, now technically, I should be able to give him another place to go. So if I go... I can't see because of this fucking black bar. Okay, there we go. So now if I turn record mode back on, okay, and I move him here and let go, then it should add to that. Oh shit. What happened? What? Stop. Let go. Okay. I got stuck. Okay, so he still stopped. Okay, that's good. Let's do this. Close. Move here. It's not letting me let go. Okay, something's wrong. Why won't it let me? Okay. Now it worked. Wait a second. Did that really put a movement path on this item? I see it shouldn't have done that. It should have detected the type of item I was dragging. Oh, I guess it wouldn't detect that. Okay. Well, we'll save this for tomorrow. What I need to do next is I need to make sure that when walking path is on, it's only for the person that you're dragging that you turned it on for. I'll have to put a check for that. And then, but it seems like it's working. I definitely need to make sure that I turn transition off as well, because there's like a transition drag when he moves on load. So I'll have to fuck with the styling too, but I think we're in a good spot. I think it's working. So, hey, Inspire Neo, hit me up on Discord. Come to another stream. Make sure you're subscribed or whatever, so you can get notified when I stream again. Usually it's every day, so you should, except for on the weekend, you should be able to see me again. Everybody else that's jumped on, hey, appreciate it. It's been great. Kojo, always a pleasure. And yeah, everybody else who has been watching the future, make sure you come say hi in person. I love to talk about programming and answer questions about my weird ass game engine. And yeah, make sure you hit up today's sponsor, FlexKeys. Never forget that flexkeys.shop is there for you. If you're a musician, if you're a programmer, if you're a rock climber, if you need better grip, better dexterity in your fingers for anything, then yeah, pick up some flex keys. They're very fun. And they come in lots of different colors. You can get different color shell and keys. And soon I'll be able to let you interchange the keys as well. So not just all one color on each. With that, I will bid you all farewell. Happy Wednesday, Tuesday, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.